Delivering his special health talks, Mr. Peter Otabo urged the senior citizens not to be lonely to avoid dementias. He also advised the elderly to eat their dinner before 7 p.m.
2,000 years ago, mankind discovered that some people will urinate. After urination, you will find ants all going around in urination. Meaning what? They have sugar urine. And so if you also touch your urine and touch your mouth, it will be so sweet. That is what? Sugar urine diabetes. If you piss somewhere in a glass and leave it on the table, before you know it, sugar will surround it. You are now having diabetes. But it's not a big thing. It's not that only you is inside this diabetes. 14 million Nigerians are diabetic, if they actually capture the statistics very well. And I'm also telling you that not less than 500,000 join every year, join the population of diabetic people. And not only that, about 250,000 Nigerians are passing away from diabetes complication. I don't know if I'm speaking. In this one, nobody can tell me it's not diabetic. Some people, like the population, is diabetic. So what do we naturally have to do? I want to take you through one thing. What actually is diabetes? As God has created you, you need sugar as fuel. Just like a car, we need what? Petrol. So we need gas now, and some in future might need electricity. When the gas you need in your car, the fuel you need in your body is excess, you know what will happen? It will choke you. Just like when you are putting on a generator or you are starting the car, there will be what? Overfloating in the carburetor. Am I wrong? So that is it, how it happens in your body. When excess sugar is being secreted, because the kind of food you are eating today, some of them are 5 minutes preparation, Indomie. They are fast sugar food. They form sugar quickly in your body. It's not that you don't need sugar in your body. You don't need what? Excess sugar. If you have low sugar, you go into coma. Because the cells in your body will not have energy. You become so weak and so irritated and so confused. Everybody wants to kilo share. So all you need to do now is, how do I know that I have an optimal sugar? The amount I need, not excess. We have always said among ourselves, excess of everything is what? Bad. Excess of everything is what? Bad. Take it easy and you'll find. And excess sugar in your body is toxic to your body. Excess sugar is like you're having a poison in your body. You know, some of our young ones, you won't do that now. They cook people young with sugar. So they cannot cook without salt. So obesity is a major problem. It's not only in Nigeria, it's everywhere in the world. You see some Indians, they are as big as anything. You see some Americans, you will know them from Japanese because they're always lanky. Looking big. But that big is nothing. It's diabetes. So I want you to just understand some basic things, because something is common now, which is a natural way to attack any ailment that you are facing. The first thing is to have knowledge of the ailment. I know many people with sickle cell. They understand sickle cell, that sickle cell cannot kill them. If you understand diabetes very well, diabetes because you will know what to do and what not to do. So in diabetes, we have type 1, which more children given a catch, and if they don't have insulin in their body again. They say it's an inflammation, some say it's an autoimmune disease. Only small children have that kind of disease. They call it type 1. Then we also have type 2. That type 2 starts when you are getting towards 40. And you know what happens? Like I said the last time I spoke with you, your lifestyle, the kind of life you are living. When you are around 40, naturally in the human circle, you are almost getting to a point of arrival. You start taking more alcohol. You start relaxing, you don't work more. You even take Uber to office and take Uber home. You start increasing the number of your wives. You start copying Calabar kitchen. So excess food causes diabetes. Not your age, but naturally around 40, 50, you start becoming diabetes. But if you manage it very well and you watch it out, it will not hold you to ransom. That I can assure you. Then we also have gestational diabetes for pregnant women. It just occurred to them, very 2%. And after a while, after they delivered, the diabetes will go. So what are the things you notice when you are diabetic? Hello? One of the things you notice is that you urinate all the time. Keep urinating. And I'm telling you, if you are urinating all the time, please take water all the time. Because if you get into a state of dehydration, you will pass out. And before you know it, your face will start to change. That is what happens to a lot of diabetic people. You see their face today, they are looking good. Tomorrow they are looking what? Bad. But those who can manage their own, they are looking good all the time. And I can let you that Obasanjo also has diabetes. Cardinal Kode has diabetes. And I still have a lot of prominent in Nigeria with diabetes. But they are managing it very well. Frequent urination, and you always thirsty every time you keep taking water and you are hungry. You are not hungry because your blood is not getting enough sugar. Your cells are not getting sugar, so you are hungry, you are tired. And you always lose weight. And if you are not careful, depression, you feel tired and weakness generally. So one of the things that can cause this diabetes is rising urbanization. When we move to urban life, the life we live in Lagos, the life we live in urban society is different from the life we live in the village. Diabetes is very high in urbanized area. So I can tell you that more people have diabetes here than in Ikorodu. Because all the time you're either eating Indomie, or you're eating bread, or you're eating spaghetti. And I can tell you that is 100% diabetic food. That the moment you eat it, your sugar will just go up. It will just go up. And the sedentary lifestyle, I have once said here, you have this is geriatric care, what we are talking about now. All the time, the easiest way to die is to sit lonely. The easiest way to die is just sitting. You are better fighting this man, and this man is happy fighting you because his blood and veins are all moving. But when you keep sitting down, or you keep thinking of Nigeria, or you keep thinking of the problem of your children and grandchildren, you are going to pass away. You will die. Sitting down lonely is riskier than smoking cigarettes. Yeah. Even smoking cigarettes is even better because you are busy doing your hand like this. But always sitting like this, you can enter coma. And you are very close to what? Depression. Are you with me? Let us avoid loneliness. Get somebody to talk with. Always chat. Ẹ̀gbọ́n bá wo ni kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ̀yẹ kan gbájú ni. Yẹ pé kúnlé ọmọ boy. Báwo ló ṣe Saturday? Ṣáà lọ sí party lágbájá yìí. You are happy. Your blood is moving. Your veins is moving. But you are quiet. You are going to heaven. You are bothered a plane to death. So let's avoid sedentary lifestyle. Sometimes help your wife to cook. Sometimes go into your compound. Clean the compound for yourself. It doesn't cost you anything. You know, it makes you work heavier because it allows you to burn that sugar. That sugar to then polarity, sugar low, and avoid processed food, hamburger, pop-off, flour last Lord, they will send it to you. Pizza delay. If you find people who eat all this food, they always walking. They are lanky, eating pizza, hamburger, Indomie. All these are foods that can kill you very fast. It's a Western life. Nobody wants to wait for Yalamola, Burama, or Yeleba, Kotreba. Now you don't even have to pound yam again. You buy what? Pound yam. Those ones are going to kill you. They are fast to kill. But I can tell you the way out of that.
A special recognition of widows amongst the LTV pensioners was made. A cash gift of reasonable amount was presented to each of the 5 widows identified at the event. Then came the presentation of merit awards and certificates of excellence. Mr. Ayo Agbesoa was presented with a merit award which had been pending since 3 years ago.
You remember so many things that we people have done together. We remember when we have to stay here without going home and so on. And I can see a lot of people are aging gracefully, and we thank God for it. And this is something that we should be organizing periodically so that we get to meet ourselves more.
Mr. Olajide Akanbi Odutola was presented with a merit award in recognition of his support for all LTV pensioners. The Grand Matron, Mrs. Funke Ogunshipe, was also presented with a merit award. The award was received on her behalf. Similarly, the Grand Patron, Pa Julius Ajiboye, was also presented with a merit award. Elder Joseph Adeyi, the former chairman of NUP LTV branch, was presented with Merit Award of Excellence. Mr. Ayo Agbesanwa and other LTV pensioners, in an interview with Senior Citizens Forum crew, spoke about the event and other senior citizens issues.
We must thank God for what He has done. First of all, what He did, what He is doing, and what He will still do in our lives. The pensioners will have full courses. We started it last year in full blown like this. For this current year, 2026, it was more explosive. So glory and adorations be unto Almighty God for granting us the grace to witness yet another one in the life of pensioners of this broadcasting home.
It is always good to be active in your old age by interacting with people, talking with people. Because if you're not very careful, you begin to have dementia, you begin to have depression. Depression is not only for somebody who has a problem. Keeping quiet alone for a long time can take you to a depression mood. Your state of mind, you will lose it. And before you know it, death will set in. And I've said to people, loneliness, sitting down idle is worse than smoking. If you sit down too idle, before you know it, you will die. So it's always good to keep yourself active, busy, interacting with people, talking with people. That is the best way to live life in a modern day today. 80% of what will kill you is your lifestyle, not diseases. There are things you should stop worrying about. I can see people in old age worrying about their grandchildren. You have no business with your grandchild. It is the child's responsibility who has given birth to that one to take care of that one. You finish your responsibility. Always have a sense of satisfaction. I have done my best. Don't be looking for money to pay grandchildren's school fees. And then interact with your old people. You will know you have old memories to share. It makes you alive. Oh, Lagbaja, I knew when we were boys, when we were girls, oh, this and that. Those things keep you going on rather than you just decide to take to loneliness and you just want to be by yourself alone. And the fear of death shouldn't be a problem to anybody. Nobody has survived death. Let us forget. Always remember you will die. And then because of that, take life easy.
There have been so many challenges that had confronted us, but God has been so merciful that we are alive today. So one surely have a good cause to be thankful to God for being part of this gathering tonight. Well, I can only advise on aging generally that the systems in the body, they are degenerating, they are coming down gradually, and one must be able to adapt. What I will advise is for elderly to kind of take it easy and surely know that whatever they are going through, it is as a result of aging.
It's very good to come together, to see old friends, to see old colleagues, and to share in our experiences. It is really, really very good, you know. And also, I want the state, the local government, and every other person to make provisions for us so that they'll be taking care of us, taking care of the elderly, prompt payment, and even they should make available insurance policy, health insurance policy for the elderly.
In the first place, are senior citizens recognized? No. They are not. Personally, I don't believe they're recognized. Even from the basis, people in your area, do they recognize you as a senior person? No, they want you to struggle as they want to struggle. Until we have in place a permanent or law which gives respect and recognition to senior citizens. Recently, I saw a state in the Federation talking about plans for the elders, the elderly in their states. I saw it, I was happy. And what came to my mind immediately was the federal government should take this as a blueprint, expand it more, and give it flesh. There should be a ministry. There should be provision, special provision for people who have labored. I think it is only, let me tell you, there are some people who have labored in the past that are enjoying themselves, but very few. It should be made broad. It should cut across everybody.
Retirement is good. Retirement is sweet. It is a step to living a blissful old age. One day you will retire. You won't go to work anymore. You won't have official powers anymore. No more influence, or at best a reduced influence, and your cash flow will also reduce. Therefore, you need to prepare well towards your retirement. The following tips will guide you to prepare adequately for your retirement. During your 30 days annual leave or your weekends while still in office, learn a trade or a skill, as it will come in handy when you finally retire. Cultivate the habit of regular savings to serve as investment towards your retirement. Build a house on a plot or half a plot, either a bungalow or a story building for yourself before you retire. Build a house anywhere. Don't say the place is far away or it is bushy. Ensure you have a building of your own to retire to. After your retirement, it is advisable you relocate to your hometown to reduce your high cost of living. Endeavor to have shares that pay good dividends. Develop interests in farming like rearing chicken, rearing goats, piggery, cultivate vegetables, or own a shop. These activities will not only give you income, but will also keep you busy to stay healthy. Live a simple life. This is no time to use your retirement benefits to marry another wife. Neither is it a time to form the habit of purchasing ashwebi every time. Cut your coat according to your size. It is not advisable to use your gratuity to build a house. If you don't have a house, relocate to your village after retirement and build a small house. Or your children might build for you. Please avoid someone who will come to you after you retire to say he or she can double your gratuity through unknown businesses or lottery. When you retire, do not stay idle at home. Engage in one or two worthy activities, such as involvement in your local community activities or religious activities. Ensure to do your medical checkup regularly. Note that many of retirees die early because 1. They are not mentally prepared for retirement. 2. Lack of finances. 3. Unable to interact positively among their peers. 4. Non-regular medical checkup. And 5. Depression, worries, anxiety, uncertainty, and financial pressures. Please plan for your retirement.
Senior Citizens Forum, a special weekly program on Lagos television that addresses the joy and the various challenges of the elderly.
When human beings grow older, definitely the changes are from scalp to the tip of your toe.
Hypertension affects virtually all the organs of the body. It affects the heart, it affects the eyes, it affects the kidneys, it affects the brain, every organ. More often than not, people don't know they have hypertension. Mm-hmm. The only way you can know whether you have hypertension or not is to measure your blood pressure.
For its sponsorship and advert placement, please contact the LTV Marketing Department or send SMS or call 0802 328 5359 or 0801 3888 1703.
The government should take statistics, data of the elderly, then come up with a policy that will help them.
Senior Citizens Forum is shown on LTV. insurance companies, pension fund managers, healthcare providers, pharmaceutical companies, as well as telecommunications network providers are free to sponsor the program or advertise their products at moderate rates.
Yet another edition of Senior Citizens Forum on your dialing station.
Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good though, retirement sweet though. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement is a good thing. Retirement is a better thing. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Our retirees are the senior citizens. Retirement good though, retirement sweet though. Now the step to living a good old age. Retirement good though, retirement sweet though. Now the step to
That's about all for this week. Join us next week for another interesting edition.
These people have worked so hard.